Yo guys, welcome back to the stream everyone. And let's start I guess. Let me let me play music in the background like we did that day. So that was pretty good music that we're playing. Maybe guys, are you guys able to hear the music properly? And now let me open up my Unity. And what do you guys think about my wallpaper? I just changed it recently. And I just woke up guys. Let's wait for this Unity engine to get loaded. And I haven't really thought. Guys, give me a second. You know what, guys? I haven't really thought what we can add to the game at this point. I don't really know what we can do now, so let's figure it out together. Great. Instead of using a paper, I have something better, guys. Let me print that first. Okay, it is loaded. So guys, I have this thing, and this thing is really good. You can like write on top of it. You can draw on top of it. So we can use this to design the labels, I guess. Yo, what the fuck? This was not visible. So this is how this looks, and you can just draw on top of it or do whatever you want, and you can delete this pretty smoothly. It works for us. You guys might remember we used to get something similar to this in your childhood. Yo guys, it's still not visible to you. Let me just show you clearly. Now, if you see this, then we can kind of draw or do whatever we want, and to delete, we can just insta delete. Do you guys remember something that we used to see in our childhood? Like, there used to be some kind of a lever. So when you like move the lever, then the amount of data you had inside of that part used to get deleted. Facecam live by mail. Facecam live fake. What the fuck, bro? Yo. Facecam live फाइक नहीं लग रहा है ब्रदर समझा नहीं भाई क्या बोलना चाह रहे थे लाइव फाइक क्या बोला यो ब्रदर ये फेसियम लाइव फाइक नहीं लग रहा है मतलब ये समझा नहीं ब्रो अरे ये तो अभी गेम है यार ब्रदर इसका अभी लेवल डिजाइन कर रहा हूँ फिलहाल Firstly, we should fix this wall. It looks way bigger. It should not be coming out of this space. And also, music ज़्यादा loud है. Okay. Now let me fix the music. Now I think now the music is fixed. And yeah, I think this is perfect. Yo, code guy, welcome to the stream, bro. और मैं ये बना रहा हूँ ये गेम है ब्रदर इसमें कि तुम क्या कर सकते हो कि मॉर्फ कर सकते हो हाइडन मॉर्फ सुना है तुमने जैसे कि तुम एक हंटर होगे और दूसरा प्लेयर एक हाइडर होगा जो कि ये सब ऑब्जेक्ट्स बन के फिर छिप सकता है आई थिंक these are not aligned properly instead of moving each and every object we can just select the bedroom and then move the whole bedroom yeah I think it looks pretty good now and let me give you a quick demo of this game brother so now we have our bedroom and our washroom ready so now thing that is left is creating the main living room and then we'll be done with the indoor part of this so let me just use this that we have right now to create a design or if we can think about anything specific Yo, Kiyomi, welcome to the stream, Kiyomi. Good morning. And this is how the game is currently. It's a multiplayer game, as you can see, and you can like hide and morph into different objects. And you have to like find out which is the player morphed into and you can also morph into these objects. Yo, what the fuck? I'm not getting morphed. Yo, I have to fix this. I didn't know we had this bug. Okay, this is working, but it was not working for these vegetables. How's the current work going? It's going pretty not that good, KMA. It's going like, how do I say that? Pretty fine, not that great, but not that bad as well. Maybe it could be also. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, my index is working pretty fine, but okay, I think the material was might be safer, but still we are using the same material that is inside of this object. Then why is our object not working properly? Yo, what the fuck, man? I know that we had this problem. Would this be because of having this static? I don't think that would have been the issue, but let's try. Material is assigned properly and the mace is also assigned properly. Then I don't know why it is not working. Let me try this. It's 100. It will get better, just keep pushing on. Okay, Kiyomi, thank you. Thank you for the support, Kiyomi. Oh, yo, let's go, let's go. Dude, why is it taking so much longer to compile the scripts? Why do we have this sphere collider? We don't need this, right? Let's see if anything changes. I don't think if I don't think we could have fixed that just by changing the index, but let's give it a try. The reason for this not working could also be the fact that we kind of changed the whole architecture of detection for these props. We were having a trigger kind of method, but we moved into raycast, and during that time I changed a lot of things into the code, and these objects are different from other objects because these spawn at runtime as compared to other objects that are predefined into the scene, but these do spawn at runtime, so maybe that could be the reason for them not working properly, but we'll figure it out. For these plants it's working quite well. Also for these chairs it's working pretty well. But as soon as I try to morph into pumpkin, it's not working. Even for carrot, it's not working. See, I'm morphed into a carrot right now, but in the hunter screen, it's not working. And also, I think the lighting is not that good. Let me just hop onto Claude and ask him what's going on with my setup. Why am I not able to morph into other objects? It may also attach the script that is being used. Prop mess and prop materials have populated in onValidate, which only runs in the editor, not at runtime. When vegetables are spawned at runtime by vegetable spawner, onValidate never fires, so prop mess and prop materials stay null. Only replaces materials. What the fuck, man? I'm using Cloud after 3 days and I into just a single prompt. I am getting 90% of recession limit is used. What the fuck, man? So we have to populate everything in awake, not on validate. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know what that means, but that does make sense. So we have to. So this was the part that was causing us trouble. I'm so busy with tournaments these days, and I'll still be busy until September. I organized all three casters. Yo, Kiyomi, yo, what the fuck, man? I knew you were some big sort. Who are you, Kiyomi? Why don't you tell us who you really are? Mm, So let's fix this. So inside of our awake function, we have to add this method, and for our refresh all, let's remove this debug statement. We don't really want this. This is the part that was getting used in onValidate, and also refresh materials. Hmm. So where are we calling this method from? Maybe we already have refresh materials here. I knew it. So now I don't think we need onValidate. Comment this out. That's how you. That's how you got all the skins, Naomi, because you are a member of the organization team or something like that. And let's also open our vegetable spawner. Oh. It should be somewhere around here inside of managers, spawn manager. Where's the vegetable spawner, guys? Prop spawner. Okay, this is the prop spawner. All refresh all after spawn. Vegetable spawner. This is my vegetable spawner. This is the vegetable spawner. And at the end of spawn vegetables, where is our spawn vegetables? Okay, this is our spawn props or spawn vegetables. It's the same thing, I guess. Okay. Where's my spawn? Not here. Mm, I'm secretly agent. Whatever do up. Have a great day and see you later. Okay, Kiyomi, see you later. What does this mean? Update vegetable spawner called refresh all after spawn. I'm not able to find the script that it's referring to right now. Let's fuck this shit, guys. Let's check if anything changed after we added. We can add sofa right here, like this, and maybe add it television rack over here. Let's see if it worked. I think it worked. See, I'm not able to hand this cabbage, if you guys can see. Guys, it's lagging because I am not inside a focus mode or something like that. But once I get focused into this part, then it does not lag. I don't know why it's lagging so much. But it's fixed, guys. So we don't really have to worry about that anymore. And for the lag, I don't know, man, why our game is lagging so much. Let's go to our game. And first off, we want to remove all the debug statements that we're getting generated, mostly the audio one. Okay, this was the statement I was giving. That was producing those debug statements. So now what I thought is, since we have this as a huge room and this a smaller room, we might wanna add a cupboard over here just to balance this walls with each other, and maybe just add a sofa right over here and add a television right here. And we want our room to be of this size, maybe around here. But I don't know what we can do with this. But this space looks a bit clamped, or like we should not be leaving spaces like this, because the rooms should be parallel to each other. Isn't that how the houses are made? So what can we do for this, guys? Do you guys have any suggestion for this? Maybe we can remove this here. We can't increase the size of the washroom because it is already the perfect size, so we can't do that. Maybe if we move the whole room to the right, then we will be left with a small space right here, and we don't know what we can do with that space. Maybe create a wash basin or something. Maybe that could work, creating a wash basin right here, but that would not make sense. But still, let's give it a try. Let's see if we get enough space for the player to walk around here. So let's go to our washroom and move this. How the fuck are these two walls inside a washroom? These should not be inside a washroom. Mainly these two should be inside of the bedroom. And also, why do we have another? Okay, this was the walls. So let me rename this as walls. And now if I go to washroom and move this, how do I go to top view? Okay, like this. Okay, so we are left with this amount of space, and also our floor is not inside washroom, I guess. Why is that so? It is inside washroom. Then why didn't it move when you move the whole parent object? Maybe it is. Maybe the floor is leaking outside, so we might just fix that. Now we will need an extra set of wall just to fill out this space. We can also make this a storeroom kind of thing where we can place all the junks, which will also be good for propping or like morphing. Yeah, so I think that works pretty well. Let's duplicate this wall here and do this as well. We do it like this. Okay, the space is smaller, but still we can make use out of this. Let's make this wall a bit thinner. So we will also need a ceiling for the whole house. Maybe we can add a wash basin over here, and also we can I will figure this out later. Mostly in this stream I wanted to like mainly focus on the bedroom. So for the bedroom, let's how do we make this, guys? Do you guys have any idea? So before everything, let's create a living room so that we manage it properly. And let's duplicate this, bring it inside of the living room. So now we'll be working with this wall. We want our living room to be the same size as the bedroom, the lengthwise, because we are gonna get a huge space in this axis, but in the z-axis we only want two different walls. This, and I think this will be enough for us. So let's just duplicate this, both of this, and bring it over here. And what do you think, guys? Is this gonna be enough for our living room? Because we have a lot of space over here, and we also have a lot of space over here, so I think this will be enough for us. We might also want to add this door over here. Duplicate this, bring this inside of the living room, and arrange this properly. So now we are able to see the washroom was not aligned properly, and now it's fixed. So now we have to move this as well, and we don't have to do anything with this because it was pretty much lengthy, so we didn't have to change anything, but we have to change the position of the lighting, like this. Now we just want these two walls. Let's work with both of these, duplicate these, and bring these inside of the living room, and place it like this. But we don't want our door to be at the sideways like it was here, or should we keep the door right here? Maybe we should keep the door right here just to preserve the consistency of doors. I think that's how the houses are made. Okay, this was already in the living room, so we don't need to change it that much, but why did we get this gap when we didn't get any gap on these objects? That does not make sense, guys. So if I see it from this view, then these are pretty damn straightforward. So if I duplicate this, why is this not getting touched with this, guys? Even though it is straight, maybe it was cause of these walls. Now it looks pretty clean. Let me just align this properly. Are we using this material? Maybe we are not using this. It's a simple wall material, and where is this wall material located? Mm,
What are you streaming, brother?
game streaming though.
भाई ये द कोड कौन है भाई?
ये तो नहीं पता, ये देखना क्यों मिला है।
टूर्नामेंट्स वही ये तो टूर्नामेंट
वही यार, इसलिए इसको पता था भाई, सर्वर वगैरह इसे पूछना पड़ा था।
टूर्नामेंट्स मस्ट stay registered TTV until September.
Dude, where the fuck is this material? I'm not able to find this.
बस आया ही नहीं है, तो बता देना चाहिए, लैपटॉप बाहर रहता है।
ओए, सुबह आया होगा ना?
पता नहीं सुबह तो नहीं।
ऑफिस गया होगा, ऑफिस से कल से
क्या बोलता है, कल से ही ऑफिस था उसका तो।
कल बोला था डॉक्यूमेंटेशन के लिए बुलाया था, तो आज से रेगुलर बोला था।
क्या
सर आके गया है
यहाँ से 2 घंटे दूर है उसका।
यार, उसको दिक्कत ही हो गया भाई।
ये ऐसे ग्रे क्यों दिखता है?
हाँ, कौन सा
गेम
ये प्रीफैब में इसलिए देख भाई, ये हॉल है, यहाँ पे सोफा है, यहाँ पे टीवी रैक, और यहाँ पे थोड़ा स्पेस बच गया है, यहाँ पे कुछ कर लूंगा।
तो घर का मैकेनिक बन गया। भाई स्काई बॉक्स अभी चेंज कर देना फटाफट, टाइम थोड़ी लगेगा।
स्काई बॉक्स अच्छा तो है।
ये है। I organized all 3 casters, मतलब क्या होता है इसका?
कास्टर्स लोग कौन कौन है, ये लोग के लिए ऑर्गेनाइज करना है, फिर कहाँ पे रहेंगे ये लोग, ये सब।
ओ भाई कौन सा टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकती है?
ये MLB का चल रहा है शायद इंडिया में।
हैं ओ भाई फिर वो पूछना है ब्रेड को क्या करना है, वो दूध को गर्म करके हॉर्लिक्स बना दो क्या?
हाँ, और ब्रेड को सीधा
सीधा ऐसे ही।
Yo guys, now it looks kind of managed, but what are we gonna do with this space? Because we are gonna be left with this space. Do we like increase this size of this, or add one more terrain over here? But we have to kind of make use of this space as well. We'll think about this later, not now, but I think now it looks pretty good. Now the environment looks like it was being made properly. It looks like a property, and the houses were built by good architect. Now it looks proper. China. Skyports. Let's hop onto ChatGPT and create some designs.
मैं इसमें करता हूँ
guys, welcome back. So let me go to my chat GPT. We are also going to be using a pretty good tile for the living room, and also this kind of ceiling which is looking pretty good in the bedroom, so we also want a similar kind of setup for the living room as well. Also we'll be using these lights. I think it is going to be pretty good looking at the end. And we also have to kind of separate all of these objects, because currently if I show you guys, all of these objects are stacked together, which is going to be difficult for me to if I want to modify individual objects. So for that I have to kind of resize all of these objects, and for that I have to separate these objects in Blender, I guess. So we will do that as well later into this video. the let me also modify the spawn points. Okay, these are for vegetables. I meant for spawn point. We want this to be inside of the room right now, and that positions quite good. Maybe one, maybe one inside the bedroom. One guy should be spawned inside the washroom. And
सोयाबीन खाएगा?
हाँ भाई,
हाँ,
yes brother.
okay.
So this is pretty good, and I also think we should add a window right here as well. This side we're gonna have television, so we don't want windows, but we could have windows right here. So let's delete this and bring this. And with window, we also want light. So also inside of our bedroom, we want all of these walls to be inside of walls. This light, not this one. We are gonna move this inside of the washroom. So that was it for the stream, guys. We'll continue after I have my lunch. So bye bye, guys. Have a good